Police dog runs to Suitcase at airport. When the cops opened it, they burst into tears. At the busy corridors of Beirut International Airport, Officer Roger and his four-legged partner, Bugsy, embarked on their routine patrol. Bugsy, a German shepherd with a finely tuned nose, usually went about his duties calmly. However, on this particular day, an ordinary routine would transform into a mysterious story. Amid the bustle of travel and cargo, Bugsy's ears perked up as they neared a seemingly ordinary suitcase from Ukraine bound for Beirut. Despite its unassuming appearance, something about it caught his attention. Hesitating for a moment, he suddenly sprinted toward the suitcase, leaving Officer Roger confused. Bugsy's behavior was unlike his usual energetic self. Instead of barking, he let out a low whimper and urgently crouched in front of the suitcase. Officer Roger, with years of experience, recognized the importance of this unusual reaction. It suggested something more than the usual cargo inspection. The suitcase, traveling from Ukraine to Beirut, had nearly invisible holes that seemed to draw Bugsy's attention. The shepherd recoiled each time he sniffed around the suitcase as if disturbed by a foul odor his handler couldn't detect. Sensing potential danger, Officer Roger immediately called in the bomb disposal team to inspect the suspicious package. Dressed in protective gear, the team carefully moved the box into an isolated room for further examination. Away from onlookers. Tension mounted as the officers exchanged glances, their curiosity mixed with apprehension. Bugsy remained unusually animated, his tail wagging urgently, reflecting the gravity of the situation. As the bomb squad examined the box, speculations flew among the officers outside. Finally, a sigh of relief echoed through the room as the package was declared free of explosives. Yet the mystery persisted. What had elicited such an unprecedented reaction from Bugsy? Tracing the tiny holes in the box, Officer Roger noticed a faint smell emanating from them. Bugsy had indeed detected something odd. With a collective decision, the officers braced themselves to open the box, unsure of what they would find. But before we discover what they found, give this video a like to help us reach 10 likes and subscribe to the channel for more. As the lid creaked open, the officers were met with a sight that defied their expectations. 3 Siberian tiger cubs, shocked by the sudden light, were huddled together within the sore, dust-filled crate. An astonished silence settled upon the room. After opening the box, Officer Roger found himself momentarily speechless. The revelation of the tiger cubs' presence unfolded a tale that surpassed their training and plunged them into an unfamiliar world of animal negligence. Carefully extracting the cubs, the reality of their plight became increasingly evident. The tiger cubs was born in a zoo in Ukraine and destined for Damascus. He was supposed to be traded but ended up in a crate without proper care. Dehydrated and with messy fur, they bore the scars of their harrowing journey. Moved by compassion, the officers provided blankets and water to make a comfortable space for the tiger cubs in the airport. When animal control arrived, they took the tiger cubs to a safe place where they could receive proper care and attention. The tiger cubs, now named Kiki, Coco, and Leo, became symbols of bravery. Despite their tough start, they were given a second chance at life by dedicated caretakers and veterinarians. The rehabilitation process involved physical and emotional healing, as well as social development. Gradually, Kiki, Coco, and Leo began to adjust to their new environment, their personalities emerging as they explored their surroundings. This entire situation sparked a global conversation about animal trafficking and the importance of treating animals with care and kindness. As you may already know, animal trafficking has a profound negative impact on both individual animals and entire ecosystems. For one, animal trafficking often targets species that are endangered or threatened with extinction. By removing them from wild animal trafficking populations, traffickers contribute to the decline of these species, disrupting ecosystems and negatively affecting biodiversity. Animals subjected to trafficking often suffer a lot in the process, which is just inhumane. They're often captured with violent methods, and when they're transported, they're cramped into limited space, just like it happened with these tiger cubs, and they're kept in unsanitary conditions. Additionally, animals being trafficked don't receive any care and attention. In extreme cases, they're even abused, and many of them die before they make it to their destination due to stress, injury, or illness. Much of animal trafficking involves the illegal trade of protected species, contravening national and international laws aimed at conserving wildlife. Not only is it illegal, it can be dangerous to animal and human health. The capture, transport, and trade of wild animals can contribute to the spread of zoonotic diseases, which are transmitted between animals and humans. Wildlife trafficking heightens the risk of disease transmission, posing serious public health threats. Additionally, many of the species targeted by traffickers hold immense cultural and ecological significance. These species often play vital roles in indigenous cultures, traditional practices, and the functioning of ecosystems. Consequently, their loss can have significant cultural, spiritual, and ecological repercussions. In the broader context, animal trafficking poses a severe threat to global biodiversity, animal welfare, and more. That day at the airport, Officer Roger and the world witnessed the incredible act of rescue. Thanks to Bugsy, the tiger cubs were saved. Their story not only raised awareness, but highlighted the importance of compassion in making a change. As Kiki, Coco, and Leo took their first steps toward a life closer to their wild roots, they became a symbol of animal resilience and the power of empathy in overcoming adversity. Their extraordinary journey inspired many and underscored the need for constant vigilance in protecting wildlife. What an incredible story! If you enjoyed this video and want to see more, don't forget to hit that like button, share it with your friends, and subscribe to our channel. We'd love to hear your thoughts, so please leave a comment below. See you in the next video.